and Koala Noob. Now,
Koala.
way down archways here towards mid. Oh, just a quick step into the clear.
A lot of drama this week with his interview.
A bit of space. Spike's still down though as they work the map.
Coach said it was terrible interview. He already apologized, but I'm curious to see how he and the team is gonna perform today.
For FURIA, they're definitely trying to peek to try to find information because they lost players so early into the round. This now causes for them to peek and
Basic.
get caught with their pants down, but Basic's still able to drop two.
And he's going in for another, but Superman quiets
That was a nice
shot.
by shot where he opened.
Digizine on your screen.
Artisan 1v3, 2 players are low, but it's too hard.
Map through X-Ray have to make his way in, and there's so many angles to clear to get through this. Might be impossible, but the HP bars say different as our first one comes online. He now has to source that second, and they're going to try to create the crossfire here, or at least the contact play, which would be so smart. Artsine, you heard Koala Noob talking about it earlier. All that experience, being a veteran, has been in these situations so many times, and why not start off?
It's crazy to think that Artisan's a veteran already. For me, he's still a kid.
But it's not going to happen.
Super, the Brazilian Slayer, bro. Eyes on him.
Walking back into the site, you don't know where the rotate's coming from, so everybody's watching at a different angle. But as soon as he falls, you see the last two players in the crossfire setup, making sure that they're watching their angles, but focusing more on the spike getting tapped before going in.
Guys, replay of the next round. Look what they did. Look what they did.
My God.
After the spike was down too.
Holy Artin ace.
Alleviate a little bit of that pressure. Play a little bit for fun, and nice to see that the vibes are up at this start, which allows here Artisan to have a nice little ADS
shot
right into Digizine.
Contacting.
But now it's EG's job to actually get as close as they can.
Didn't expect that to be so close.
No crossfires, there's no
oh my God,
here.
it was a fight spot already.
Towards that A site, very nice with the work of the controller.
Damn, bro, they just contact play there. Well, like no one jiggling, no one getting for nothing.
Trip in the first place, and his goal was trying to force that rotate from that side. Yet EG just walks in, gets to two first.
Bro, why is Shy still mid?
Somehow, it becomes a winnable situation for EG in a bonus.
Going to convert that 4v5 real fast, it seems.
Like, bro, by the time he gets
holding an angle, waiting for the rest of the team to come
I don't know how
over,
to win this, honestly.
Just timing
It's a big
one
investment.
Really not going until the team sees action in sight, which is going to be one of the latest points, but still has to deal with Shy at Ben. Watching Calm now as he tries to get in a great ping off of that dart. Gets two as he starts to spam a little bit, but he runs short and dry on the mag. Superman keeping it clean from pistol round on. And now it's going to be Shy. Gets tempted by Bow.
Damn, the worst possible start for FURIA, bro. Replay of the next round, equal, but just to show Digizine kills here. This play was nice.
Something you have to think about in the long run with those alt points.
My boy, man. Insane player. Yo, his resolution is so low.
The trip on that side too, as it's not being broken, they know they could slowly contact in until they finally reach the entrance, and here's the exec.
Oh, our team was only the audio there
Koala?
that deliver. No kills. The Koala Noob sets up that restart on the retake very quick. 3v3 now. But they got a lot of ground to make up and wonder how much of the map is still covered by a lurker, which will be re-lurked by Superman.
That's the name of the game for EG. Try to stay alive as long as you can. You have a camera, you have a recon dart. You're trying to slow things down, slow the tempo. So Superman gets this huge backstab to start. The pineapple's being called. He already gets that backstab onto Calm too. And the last two on the
I swear to God, Super Game Brazilian thing, he just become a different kind of god, bro.
The first time
Koala has to save. Bro, they are in big trouble.
On the map for these lurks.
We didn't get to see too much of FURIA on the defense either.
It breaks my heart to see FURIA playing like this, bro.
Shut down if the Waylay instead of a chamber, because the rest of the team, there's not really anybody to play the Waylay right now.
Well, let's see how EG is going to take this next round.
I'm walking on him. I'm walking on him.
I can drone it too, bro.
Just wait. Yeah. I don't see him. I'm waiting close.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
One link.
I'm gonna drone this chamber, guys. I'm droning this chamber. Hold on, I'm droning him. I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna tag him 1 second.
Link right now. I'm on the smoke. I'm
I'm off it. I dashed out.
Recall. Asher on your left. 35 on Willow.
Okay. Finally around.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh yeah, we'll see if it changes now. That Potter started the timeout.
Oh, a little bit of a play.
Oh, that was so
Usually a
nice.
paranoia,
What
but
a
it's
counter
just
play.
Straight up fight from FURIA here.
Ooh, get destroyed, bro. Damn, fastest round ever on Summit.
Late on the call, but they knew it could follow up. So nice decision on that to use it as well. The shot ended out. Oh.
That was clean.
Now FURIA
I love it what I saw
seemingly
after a
come out
timeout
of
from AG, by the
nowhere
way.
The energy, does as an opener. You're trying to go for a pop flash recon and then try to see if you get pings and Hunter's Fury through there while you're also fighting the pressure towards that beam line. And it works out. EG threw a cage thinking that they could at least get audio cues because they were getting hit by that flash. Despite all that, though, EG still has money to work with. This round number 10, it's a full rifle round with them.
Yeah.
Trying to go back to that play that Potter was trying to dress up from the timeout. Activate more quickly towards the B hit.
They're going very fast. I think they have to on this one. Just kind of
Basic.
go for the throw.
Basic ace.
Two, another third one through the smoke. And now EG is
Basic.
scrambling
Bro,
to find where they can go. Basic, another ace.
Insane.
Another ace already, my
Insane.
man. You may let him go for it. Pancakes. Pretty healthy here. They're going to swing for Basic to go for the shot. Koala Noobs just a little too quick with the
Good
kill.
round,
There's
boys.
going to be a kill there.
Guys, I want to see both teams playing good Valorant, bro. Low key, I like both organizations. I like the players on both teams. Like, make the best team win, but I want to see everybody playing their best, you know? Like, I don't want to see anybody getting destroyed here. That's just sad.
For the Brazilian organizations.
Clear on one side with that drone. Not clear, but knowing what's over there, I should say.
Ooh, what a play by Zerona. He was using the utility.
1-7
for Zerona, bro.
Wall ever so slightly to creep in. Now faces calm as he almost gets taken down. They're trying to fight multiple fronts here. Oh, his wall creates such an awkward position.
Okay, he just decided to win in the run, bro. Like, the guy was 0-7, he wins in a round. I like this kind of player.
A hard time for this last round of the first half.
Now you ult in hat for Bao. That's going to be the information for the last two players of FURIA. Both of them spotted towards the cave. So it doesn't matter even if the knife from Basic spots 3 players inside the pit. EG can now focus on nobody's going to be flanking. One of them could maybe late rotate, late flank once again.
Yep.
And the retake's going to be difficult now with Shy low on HP as well.
Holder there. I mean, you expect Shy to make some noise just so you can get a creep in here from Basic. Shy. Basic's also encroached in too. And now he's going to be able to make a move just to his left here. Oh, he gets the shot. Wait a minute. What did he see? Oh my God, Pancakes gets one here.
Oh.
They're scrambling for the last few kills. Bombs on the fast beat. They can't even get their hands on it. Those Pancakes
that was
cleans up the Red Bull clutch for a 7-5 first half.
So now you're expecting a lot of these bloodbaths to happen for them as they encroach into the B site for FURIA. Only one player holding it solo for now.
Oh, Zerona onto one as they trade with Arts in here. The back of the site's being flooded already, and they realize they have to fight this before they can plan. A nice job by FURIA to understand the situation. A quick plant here, and now they can just close in on the obvious angles. But Superman, faster than a speeding bullet, looks to get another one here, and he's gonna get blindsided, isn't he? Just trying. Oh,
super.
God, what do you mean? Give him a tall building to leap over quick.
Oh, Basic, man.
Gets the shot.
Telling you, this kid is different, bro.
What a flick that he just got on to Shy to win. But yeah, we were definitely feeling the hope there. I don't like this peek right here from Bao because he was already accounted for in that drop side. And you're almost seeing a little bit of the resurgence of EG having hard defensive rounds when they're getting pressured and they're just peeking at the roll moments instead of waiting for their teammates to come.
Should expect it. He's been here a lot.
It's in a one and done.
Super.
Oh my God!
He's a 2-1 then.
He's on something today, honestly. Big
No
kills
surprise
for the team. Pancakes is actually going to look for the peak there, gives himself up, so they identify. They want to fight him. They turned away for a moment, but now they start to come right back to know they can squeeze him out of the corner. Yep, there's one kill. So really nicely picked up there by FURIA to find that they could get an advantage.
He was doing his damnness to try to stay alive. You see both players on DJZ and Baozin. Bao. Sorry, not Baozin. Bao to close in and help him out into the A-Link. But because FURIA decides to cut noise and re-hit, EG has no choice but to play the retake to give up the A site and try to move back in after.
Okay.
Same
Still has
plan
a flash to
each
work
time
with.
here from them. As FURIA throw it down at Rocky.
Guys, very
What's the
impressive.
timing that they buy for Zerona, right? He's
Come
gonna take
back,
a while
let's
to
say, for
get over
FURIA
here.
after having a terrible
They may
start.
actually try to get Digizine for a slide in. It's good protection from
That was
Zerona.
good
That's
mental.
his camera that he utilized to bait for more noise inside the A site.
They're allowing them in. That's not the angle yet that they have to look at DJZ and Zerona.
Wait.
Okay,
Pepper
so they
finds
broke a
something
little
there.
bit of that site. This is huge.
Pepper's
Now
gonna
it's going
find
to be
two.
big for the peak.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Zerona gets two! Almost a third, but Shy cleans it up. Furia realize they're getting surrounded.
Huge round.
And
Maybe
accordingly,
EG in trouble.
holding out, letting the site be taken with the util to react.
Ooh.
But it's the A side. Superman with a beautiful phantom shot. Basic trades it back though.
Technology,
Doesn't
bro.
seem
This
like they're
desk is
happy about
amazing,
this
by the way.
situation of getting in just yet. They got to realize what's behind them.
Thank you, my
DJZ
friends.
about
Thank
take
you.
time to pick off a few more of the stragglers. A third one there as EG look to stop the bleeding here after losing these rounds in a row. And
Okay,
wow,
clean round.
Icon
Very
is
important for
going to be
AJ.
They're just guessing that Cypher's not there to anchor up the site. So they could regroup as a team and go for the full hit into B.
3 stars instantly. Yeah, that's going to get EG to come on over. And in goes Koala Noob. Spam down from the Odin. This is exactly why they have it. Up in the doorway. Doors closed.
Bro, this door is so
Now it's going
annoying.
to be a reset on how the site is played. Ground game for Furia as EG comes from the elevated positions. But they're going to give them time to plant. They don't know they have time to plant. I like the patience here. Just kind of creating the nervousness with the time. But DJZ and team have to move. They're letting the operator see if it can find an opening as the Odin slowly creeps around for another kill. They don't have a flank on this, so it's all the members of EG trying to push forward into the site. Calm through the smoke, spam just to the left, going a bit wide, and they're not even on it, actually. For the defuse, it's to half, and it's only
Nice
Calm
shots
and
by Shy.
That's another kill, but Pancakes is able to get a third. Looking
But
for
they
a
asked
fourth.
too much of the
Odin
guy.
is
Pancakes, the
Pancakes is good
captain.
third, and it's 9-9 now as EG tie it up.
Guys,
4
Pancakes
piece and still
was
full
very
HP.
solid on tier 2,
And that just
man.
comes down
Especially
to
this
the
year
great
that I
protocols
follow
for EG on
most
that
of the EG
retake. Shy
Academy
was a
games.
little bit too slow on
He was
the
looking
backstep, but
good
somehow finally was able to make it
with different
winnable
agents,
for the side
different
of
maps. It
Furia,
was very
but
nice.
With the Hunter's Fury behind it.
With this knife, they should know the position of Superman, though. Furia's already hard clear in the corner.
30 seconds left.
Oh, super.
How is your brain so big? Gets him to actually reveal
your
that
brain
Basic
so
is
big?
there. Take the false shots, but now he doesn't realize there's another one. Superman might take a pie to the face here, but no, he's going to try to go
But I
for the
tell you
kill on
something,
Arts
bro. He's
himself.
bigger against
Little
Brazilian
sand, little
things.
tap
I don't
on
know
top.
why.
Peak
Unbelievable.
and then just walks back into it. Into the same line.
But low-key, if
Just
Super
by
plays like
every single one of
this
these
all the
fights, it also
time,
comes
he would
to
be
show
an
how
insane player,
Furia,
bro.
when it comes down to
EG
trying to
would be
scale
on
up
another
here,
level.
They're not together. It looks like a huge highlight reel and easy for Superman
Yeah.
to do.
Guys, replay of the next round
now
was an
the
equal here. Half
Scales
by.
have tipped back
Better
in
than
favor
for
of Furia
Furia.
to really start cycling some rounds back. Should they get good value out of the next 2 ults in regulation right now? But yeah, this is some nice movements from DJZ.
Lagging over there.
Another opening for Furia to take control of A Garden. This time drone. There's trips this time around too.
I got a little spoopy for a second. Oh, they dashed to the right this time. Switching it up, and it looks
Alright,
like it
GG.
does throw EG for a loop. Into the site for safety goes the rest of Furia as they protect each other from trips and traps. 3 members of Evil Geniuses to get in now, and it's going to be tough with that up, but they might be able to run through with the Odin and start to make some noise.
That's what was missing there for EG was a smoke into the garden like they utilized before, so 2 of them get caught out in the open. Too many bodies to deal with. Yet EG still wants to make it expensive. 3 players looking to walk in.
Oh, standing out in the open. That's one of the things with the new map.
That was nice, Koala. That was so nice. 11-10. Good in close game.
Everything.
But Bao's camera is waiting for it there. He's going to see them. And he has no utility to help them out here. He has to hide inside the pit with Zerona.
Oh, they're going to be able to swarm around the outside of this. Almost
Shy?
hand in hand as they started
kill?
the fight. A trade on both sides. As you see, they're trying to return into the site. EG is with mid still held. Furia has a lot of good cutoffs on the map, so this is taking quite a while. Zerona now is going to be pinned down by 3 and takes 2 of them out alone. 8 bullets left as he get help from Pancakes now.
Time.
Drop the pit if you want to because the spike is down. And that will help EG to set up the
Bro.
crossfire. Instead, he runs in for another pick.
Zerona just like destroyed them.
Hey,
Guys, remember
house.
first half? It was so bad for him.
That's insane,
Then he
man.
won
All the time
one
that
round
he's
for
finding
them, getting
inside
2
that pit.
kills. aggressive
Was
play.
so nice.
And now another Zerona's round, bro.
See him going into
This
the
is-
second stage, playing
this
a
is
little
a
bit of Phoenix,
big player.
playing A couple of agents here and there, but back in the VCL.
He was insane, bro. His KO used to
Viper
be
was
so
one of
good,
his
man.
main agents.
Zerona was one of the
Played
kids I asked
probably
from
over 60%
VCT.
of the games in challengers, and that is
He
probably
was
one of the
cooking there.
reasons why. Look at the amount of times he's getting picks for players reloading, switching weapons.
Try to enter straight into the site. Nice cover.
This is also why a walk-up right now from Qualinoob with the operator could be very good in an opener. Down towards that back of the A site.
So they actually divide straight horizontally across
Broken the
spawn.
trap.
And that's going to be the lurk. Artson's really going to be the kingpin on this one. The
Hazel.
team in sight has to hit the fight that they're presented with.
What a ult by
timing
Calm, man.
in
You
spawn
saw what
is
he
huge,
did
and
there?
it's
That's
actually gonna go in
insane.
favor
That's
of
a
Vision,
Sova
and I think shots in
masterclass.
spawn, sight rather. Go for EG. And there's the trade we were
Nice
looking
shot.
for in spawn. Spike's finally planted here as they start to rush back to the situation.
And DG is so clean.
Door didn't get closed yet. Digizine doesn't want to go for that fight into the garden. Just waiting for Zerona to meet up with them.
Last player
Quick
standing.
peek from Basic. Been really, really good in these clutch situations here, but now it's Digizine.
Bro, what is this timing,
man?
man?
And it is
But why are you
punished
getting
by
your knife,
Furia.
bro?
Be with the confidence of dueling down towards the entrance of the garden, towards the attacker spawn, while Zerona's creeping up. Then you could start
Enemy remaining.
working in tandem, but instead, of just leaving that gap open. You saw here Furia take full advantage of it.
You are incredible, my man.
Time out.
This is going to get bloody here. Smoke out. Digizine trying to get online. He's going to put himself in sight. That,
Yeah, we saw
that's a
contact
bit
plays
risky.
before.
He's a lot of pressure for it up, but he's
I
going to
was
try
watching
it.
though.
Null command will be available after this.
Can't use it.
Can he get out in time? That's the question. He's starting to back up. Already has protection. Really nice job by the team to give each other cover here, but Furia is walking in ever so slowly. Zerona shuts one down, but it's quickly traded
so
here.
fast.
As you see the rest of the EG members start to scramble towards the site. Furia setting up that post plant and backing out.
Knife is slowing him down for a bit for EG, so less util to come back for the retake.
Bro, I'm so
Think
nervous.
about what Pancakes has, not even a recon.
I don't even know for who, though.
So he has to
Holy
come down to the
shit.
comms to try to work a buddy system to fight. A paranoia lined up by Superman.
That's going to miss Basic. He's the one to take
Oh,
the shot.
Zerona! Zerona! To get an ace to close the game?
Just to his right, he tries to
Oh
snap.
my god, the kid popped. Bro, low key, he won then 3 big rounds. Big rounds. Zerona is him. GG, well played, epic first match. NT Furia. Low key, I like what you guys did. Terrible start after all that happened during this week. At this stage, you guys show good Valorant. You guys bounced back. Couldn't win. That's okay. 2 more maps to be played. I like what I saw. Keep it up, both teams. Keep it up.
In their favor. Get recon, hit into the site, read it perfectly at the end of the day for EG to cut noise and re-hit, because there is only Shy inside this B site, and he's so far away to throw util. So it allows 4 players for EG to set
Two
up in the
flanking
close
already?
line and have some very aggressive positions too.
How weird does it become when everything is quiet? Have we pushed up enough? Is our lurk in the right spot? Is EG wondering? They have to be comfortable, though. Now knowing 2 are behind, that's great sourced information from Pancakes. Rejoins the team to bolster the ranks inside sight. A big first kill coming in from Superman, possibly just denies
Yo,
one.
that's
Oh my
insane
God,
by
it's like
Savoy
Pistol,
telling you,
last map on
dude.
Summit.
He's different,
can't
guys.
stop this
Tell me.
guy, okay?
Tell me that I'm lying, bro. Tell me that I'm wrong.
Fucking
There is
over
no
bullets.
way, dude.
Finally
Everybody
goes down. Zerona's
Everybody
there.
was great.
And my
Against
God,
Brazilians,
pistol
there is
rounds are
something different about
very,
Super, bro. I
dominant
don't
right
understand.
now. A few final touches of damage from Qualinoob. go through,
Unbelievable,
but
bro. What a
locks
player.
that one down. And yeah, fist bumps all around. EG have to be happy about that.
What you
Super,
really
keep
do for
this up,
Furia
bro.
there.
Keep this up. I like to
Despite
see you
them
playing like
spawning,
this.
Pancakes on the double flank. What was most important was a knife that was thrown into elbow. They knew here that Superman was hiding in the corner of elbow. So the first layer of the retake was to have 4 players to take him over. And that's a series in a row for them to be one of the top teams in the VCL.
Digizine on a quick one. They're pressuring a gun round like this. Their bonus, I should say. They know where Shy is now. They can clean out ladder. Pancakes on that. And this is why this guy was picked up right here. As Calm answers back. How about those two? Zerona
They
drops
are
him through
on
the
fire.
wall.
Furia
You are never
again.
safe in this site, it
What a
seems.
shit
Spike
start.
plant
Sorry
goes
for the
down.
word. They gotta
2
save.
members. And then quick rush. It's just once that gate breaks, they are all flooding into the site. Run it back is kind of freaking everybody out towards mid. Nice job by Zerona to create problems with that ultimate. Digizine, oh, ground covered, but also flashed to high heaven and couldn't follow up with the kill there. But they're still trying to push. Zerona knows they still need a little backside control here, so he puts himself in a position. Furia starts to encroach, and this is where that double controller starts to help a little bit, but there's no gas online anymore. The tank is empty, and Furia continue to move in. Shy only has a sheriff here, so they're trying to back each other up with that firepower
Viper lineup
towards the other side of pillars.
They should be fine.
Yeah, they have such a good sight on this spike. No need to peek until all this util goes down.
Oh no, it missed!
It tapped. It hit the ceiling before it actually got to its position. So you're right, it completely
Oh, is that the
missed
World
out.
Cup? Is that the World Cup? Kane! Wait,
Pancakes
Pancakes got two. Damn, that got dangerous, bro. What the hell was that?
The spike, yet the shock dart still kills both of them in the end. Got to count
I'll
your
plan.
lucky stars from time to time here for the side of EG. Yeah, 75 HP remaining there on basic. That's a full hit.
Double shot kill, goddamn! We have lineup.
And this is going to be the Digizine space creation. Oh, they all TP into sight here. Reckoning comes flying through as the Hunter's Fury tries to disrupt this entry. A very nice
He almost
push.
got two. Shy.
Digizine
Spikes,
able to
spikes,
close
fine.
that paranoia gap up, though, from the cove, or from the smoke of harbor, rather. Now where will they go with this? How will they continue to push themselves in?
30 seconds.
Digizine slowly
he catches
goes for a
bro.
long peek there.
Was a good
Not
shot.
realizing all the members of Furia got themselves in a
Furia,
position, and
after
they
a
took that one
timeout, huge
slow and
round.
methodical
Maybe they can
to
still
make sure
come
they didn't
back.
give up too many kills to EG. Guessing wrong, and EG should have the entry, but they have to be protecting of their tunnel. That's where the op is. Zerona's going fast into the site on the ultimate to create more space. They don't have any smoke coverage for that side just yet. The wall's over at A.
Still scratching my head onto why is Pal always TPing on the top there.
bro.
Free kill for Furia to take.
They don't want a 7-1 Furia, bro.
By 2 for the retake
Merciful people.
opportunity.
Flash over the top. Starts to come in. What a spray. Zerona in a beautiful position under that smoke. Dodging.
Okay, okay. No 7-1 this time. I like that.
Pull Superman's hair out there for the daggers.
Avoids the drone and then starts taking mid control because they kind of know the rotation.
Guys, eyes on Bao.
After droning. Look at this forward
Going for
spacing
the
that we
big
currently
play.
have now of Bao on the top of middle.
30
He could
seconds
continue to cut rotates as they split into B. Fortunately, though, he just got spotted.
this is good. Base wick. Only two.
Pedal to the middle into a B-side exit. There's
Right,
only
is he
two
no
players
molly?
of Furia here, though.
Oh, Shy was looking around for
Oh
utility.
my
that
god,
actually
you
take
look
out
at
of
the way
air as he
they
gets
died,
taken
bro. Like
down.
they had zero space
What
on the map. They
timing, it
just
doesn't
get
matter
scary.
if EG's put down on the pressure cooker, they thrive and get that spike
Man,
down. with the timer in
EG
the red
is just
zone.
owning Furia here on
Oh,
this
still
map.
pushing,
Owning
still
them,
pushing.
bro. Like
Wow,
they are
what is
nothing.
this?
Unbelievable, dude.
He just did the same thing to end the last round.
Approach on different spots. This is why we have the walk down from Noob.
Zerona looking at an ultimate if you can get the kill on Artazine here. Doesn't lock that one down. Nice fragment combination kill with the Sheriff, but it is followed up on by the squad. Wait, here comes Furia though. Hot and heavy. Actually going to do the Reckoning out of here with some hero rifles.
No.
It's the push through. Oh, Bao's going to do it again.
Bao. Man, but yo,
We're in a dream.
the players of EG, they are
Bao's dream
firing.
right now. Oh, we got.
They're looking good.
Koala Noob. It's turning into a nightmare. Wait a minute. 1v3. Pancakes the operator and the Hunter.
And on this map here,
and the lineup,
they are
we got
looking
lineups. Yeah,
clean.
all the way back here.
But Furia
He's
seems
Don't
cooked.
worry. It's almost like who's close, who makes the noise first. Goes for a hot hands to the back. Nicely done by Koala Noob to play that calm and cool. And they wait. Oh my gosh, the Sixth Sense. He just sourcing players left.
They
right. Flash takes
amazing, amazing.
Pancakes down, and they're going to be able to get basic up.
Three rounds,
last
guys.
one on to Zerona.
Beginning of this half. With the operator, with the rifle, anything just to get him that space. Look at how many isolated fights he finds.
What you just doing?
A 4K in that round. But it's EG with a strong lead in the second half, a 9-3 score line. Will it be enough, though, for Furia to overtake their attack side?
Peek top mid together.
Yeah, smoke doors.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Window clear.
Clear under.
Okay, off angled. They're mid fight.
2, 3. 3 mid fight. Omen, Phoenix, Jet, Sova. 4.
Okay. This guy's pretty passive here, né? Boa, big.
Really oven.
There's two mid, fighting. Phoenix and Jet. Não posso falar português, esqueci.
Shy's all day.
Jet um tiro no peito. Eu vou fazer a parede. Que é o bomb só. O cara vai furar, tá? Acho que não, mano. Vai ter ninguém em bomb. Não, mano. Tenta plantar só, mano. Não tá.
Watch out flank after.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Vou olhar atrás do bomb aqui. Olhando costa agora.
Ah, só olha a costa, B.
Mano, só costa, acho, mano.
So Costa's is only flank.
Hey, main.
Last
Bye.
player standing.
Fiquem dar o jet.
Um tiro no peito. Falou.
No,
Nice try.
Sorry, I forgot to translate, bro.
Try to rush into the site here.
Superman might deliver a kill, another gun, I should say, to Furia. Digizine answers, though. There's going to be Phantom right on the other side. Back
That was
and he
nice,
actually
bro.
fadeaways right in the eyes of his opponent. So
Would
that's
like
going
to
to be
him
another kill.
Survive there. Would
33
be
as they move
beautiful.
in. This could easily be a round where Furia run over EG with the stingers, because EG's got to come within that medium to close range now.
Good thing is the drone's going to see that the Phantom hasn't been picked up yet. Finally, they hear the noise of the jump
Swing
back in
around.
the back of Castle.
What do they have? Smokes, Paranoia, Flash. They could easily get up there and take them by surprise, but it's going to be these straight out shots.
To keep foot in the game.
Make sure they do this as a team. Oh my
Yeah,
God. They
man, masterclass from EG, bro. Like, bro, this defeat here on Furia.
It got sketchy.
I don't know, man. Maybe more changes are coming. We play for the next round.
Hopefully that could be something to help.
Furia forced it again, but they got destroyed by DGZ. They didn't even plant, my friends. Masterclass from EG.
Loses their identity from kickoff. I think one thing.
Series. There's the smoke. There's the play. Furia looking to
Man, it
play
makes
a
me
little
sad to
bit
see Furia
quicker
losing
off
like
of
this.
one,
Bro, they
which
were
means everybody's gonna have
they
to be
were
behind
so
each other on
good
the
with their
trades.
roster.
So
I
far,
like
just
their
Guanu
roster.
really making the space and just
Ah,
takes a moment for
bro.
everyone to get in and
Now it's a mess,
Full
bro. It's a
retake
mess.
from EG now. Arbor walls up. Digizine's going to try to get a glance before that fully goes.
I think at this point
into
here,
its highest form.
I don't even know what they do.
And they have walls on walls with this composition as they try to buy a little bit of time.
They just broke onto the
Cards and
thing.
fragment to displace. They're basically on top of each other around the site right now as they start diving into the cove. Kills from both sides. And there's the jump up. Shy waiting for the ants to creep around the roaches to find their way out of the woodwork. And somehow EG has turned the lights off again for Furia. And it's going to be one last one.
Unbelievable, my friends.
It's going to be there for
GG EG.
And Evil Geniuses
And Furia
Furia
is getting worse and worse for you guys, my friends. And this honestly makes me sad. Because I do think you guys have the potential to be a really good thing.
After week into super weeks as
But you
well.
can't understand why things are not working, bro. You know?
It did
Ain't he though? Ain't he? In EG, I like what I saw, especially you, Super. Keep this up, boys. That was beautiful.
And they've kind of stuck with them since that Fireball Ops.
It's news times, my friend. A lot of people asked Bipo to be banned, saying he wasn't delivering. A lot of people also said Bipo was improving after the role changes. I think Bipo on EWC played amazing. The switch that Gentlemates did, putting him on Sentinel, Mini on Duelist, it was crazy. I thought it was insane, but it worked. It looked like it worked. I think they look really good. But that was on EWC. When VCT came, I don't know what exactly happened, but he lost his confidence again. So, a little context. In my opinion, Bipo is a good player, but was always a very sacrificial player. The guy who went first, tried to create space for Martin. Gentlemates play around Martin as they should, since he's their best player by far. And when you are a player that needs to do those things, my friends, it's hard for you to have confidence because you are dying a lot. And when people see Martin stats, people think Martin is a god. When they see people stats, they think people is shit. But normally they don't understand the game. By this narrative, this view that people have can really hurt someone's mental. And I think that's what happened with Bipo. I still think he's a good player. When he made the switch to Sentinel, you guys can see the games. It's all on the channel. On EWC, he looked good. He was performing. He was killing. He was clutching. He was feeling comfortable. He actually showed a good gameplay, even though he was new to the role. But now the VCT EMEA is back. Gentlemates had some tough games. I still think they are looking good, but I agree that Beeple is not delivering as much as Gentlemates need to be a top team. So I understand the changes, okay? I would like to see Beeple keeping the same level of performance, but in reality, he wasn't able to. So I see why they made this change, and I'm not gonna be hating on that. They got a new player, my friend, that was already announced, and his name is Hyber. Hyber, for those who don't know, it's OG player. I don't see him playing in a long time. I don't know how his current form, but he will debut in their next game, and we will watch here together to see how the new Gentlemates is gonna look. Hopefully, Hyber will be able to play his game, be confident, and then Gentlemates will be an even better team because I think they have a lot of potential and I'm very excited to watch them play. Drama on Envy is still going, my friends. This was reported by Rocket, and I'm gonna read what they say and then give my opinion on the subject. I got Stunner a fucking job as a coach. I mentored these guys to an Ascension win, and I could not have done it without them. I think Stunner was a great coach. I think we maybe still would got there, but he made it a lot easier. But anyone on the team who gets an interview and cries, you guys are paid to play the game. While I sat there, moved to LA, I play rank and now paying $5,000 rent. I didn't even want to come here because this shit was happening with the Envy. I text people, I text Jagmo, yo, I'm not gonna play for this thing. You got a spot over there? No, you don't. I'm not going to play for this thing. And then the contract money made sense to go play, but the contract lasted 2 months and then an unbanked salary. You all get to play on stage, play the game, and get paid to do it. I don't empathize with any of you because you sit in chairs you did not earn and you didn't make a good enough attempt to earn those chairs on stage with us. Fire Orders by Inspire is still mad, and I think he should be by being benched. More things that he said, my friends. Now, more directly on how was the final moments before he got benched by the coach Stunner that apparently he put there on the team. You are getting cookies, you are not getting DoorDash, whatever the fuck it is. You want to get me on me about technically being 30 minutes late? I'm giving this team everything I have. Popping is the only one that knows I am here 2 hours early every day. I streamed 5 hours this morning. We are screaming at each other, and then he goes and says, get the fuck out. And I was like, get out? Pack my shit and get out of the facility? He's like, yeah, I called my general manager. Get the fuck out. I calmed down and was like, alright, just being sure you want me to pack it up and leave. Even though we have screens and a match tomorrow, are you sure this is what you want to do? And he still, yes, get the fuck out, bro. That's what he said, man. And Stunner responded to Inspire allegations, but he already deleted the tweet. Motive probably professional reasons. Telling 10% of the story means anything can be true. If you believe that a player is getting benched at tier 1 level for being late one time, I have a braid to sell you. Now a little comment that Rossi made regarding him being the guy that kicks people. I see my former teammates say some very interesting things about me. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm definitely used to it. During C9 and Live it bothered me so much. Now I'm just like, I know who I am. I never done any of those things. How? I am the one that kicks people when I'm the person that gets kicks every time. Some of these things doesn't even make sense. But I'm not gonna lie, I laughed when I read that because we know it was funny. He actually got kicked a lot, bro. I remember on T1, bro, like low-key, I like him on T1, man. Every time we could hear him, and there was, I think, even an off-season tournament that we could see more of Rossi. I think he looked really good. Like, I think he was good on T1, you know, like in C9 things, you know, C9 is always weird. And Hero Envy is even more weirder, bro. So like unlucky moments for Rossi, unlucky for Inspire, unlucky for Envy, unlucky for Agster, for Popping, for everybody that made that thing. As you guys know, Envy was my favorite thing, and they fucked things up big time. They lost their identity, you know, like I think now they're bouncing back again. I think in their last game it was nice to watch, but overall it's been a very shit situation. Now, my friends, it's time for us to talk about what happened during VCT Pacific last week. There was a big bug that happened during a very important match, one of the most important matches on the year for these organizations.
This is the round where they'll be feeling they can get a bit of work done. Texture forward. Honestly, didn't really get tested too much on this position, but now... Oh, the Prowler went past. Moonbot's gone past him as well. Texture could get...
What is this guy, Vito?
This cage fades.
What the fuck is that? Not the king at the guy. We're making the shit.
Up for another one.
Texture.
To Autumn. Texture.
I heard this bug has been happening for a while already, my friends, but unfortunately it happened during this very important match between Global Sports and Gen.G, and I think only this week people actually started talking about it, but I think after the game I didn't see anything crazy going on, like there was no repercussion as far as I know. And today, Riot made an announcement saying, update regarding Cypher Cyber Cage bug during Gen.G versus GE match. During map 2 of the Gen.G versus GE match on 31 July, an unlisted bug occurred where Fade Sprawler and Ray's Boombot failed to detect a player inside Cypher's Cyber Cage. The bug was escalated to the developer team and a fix has now been deployed in the current live game and tournament patches. Results for this match in question will be maintained as reviews of footage and voice cons did not reveal any intentional abuse. So, from what I know, this bug has been happening for a while, but only now is going to be fixed. The response of the GE owner here on this tweet was kind of surprised me, but I think was the moment I thought was mature. Thank you, Riot, for fixing the bug. But then I saw something else that he said. Wait, so bug exploits impacting the direct outcome of a game have no consequence as long as it wasn't intentional? Noted. But my friends, this is a fucking shit situation. Unfortunately, this is a video game and bugs like this happen. The problem was that during the game, and even a little bit after, like in the next days, no one talked about it. I think people waited too long. I think it's really hard for them to go back and redo this game because it would change everything. But if they did it, I don't see a problem. I remember, I'm Brazilian, so I'm gonna bring this back, okay? There was a Cypher, again, this fucking Cypher, okay? There was a Cypher can used on Champions 21 by Joe from Vivocade against Ascent that later on became the champions of the tournament. And he used a can that people couldn't really see or break it. And like, if there was big repercussion. And you know, like, but I don't even think, from what we remember correctly, they can actually have like a crazy impact. Maybe it did. My memory, you know, like, is not the best. But what ended up happening was they need to remake this. Actually, they didn't remake it. They just like put -7 rounds for Vivocade, put it in like in a possible situation to come back, and they almost did. For what we remember, they actually did pretty well. But you know, like there was like consequences. There was a responsibility. There was punishment. There was something made about it. Brazilians are pissed to this day. Okay, let me say that. Here, again, I'm gonna talk about the narrative that has been constructed against the Korean thing. Nothing happens on Pacific. That's even Frost talks about like that. So unlucky, my friends. Honestly, if they remake the game.